Okay, so this is the Curriculum Guide One, the push kick combination. The first kick will be a side kick. The second kick is a back kick. Third kick is going to be a front push kick, and then we have the stomp. First of all, we're going to start with a sparring stance, right leg back, hands up, focus forward on the target, making sure when we kick with our side kick, we're either hitting with the heel or the blade of the foot. You can hit with the bottom of the foot as well, but mostly we focus with the heel or the blade. So with the hands up, you pick your front knee up and you bring your knee to your chest. I see a lot of times people do this and expect it to be a side kick. First of all, you do not chamber like this for a side kick. That is a round kick. And then when you kick, your toes aren't going to be past your heel. Remember, heel or blade of the foot. So you bring your knee to your chest and push your foot out and then pull your knee back. So that's going to be the four parts of that kick. You pull your knee into your chest, you push your foot out, and then you pull your knee back and put your foot down. Okay, so hands up, you bring it up, kick, bring it in and down. There's a few different ways to chamber for a side kick. Some people will chamber this way and then push the side kick out. Some people will chamber with the bottom of the foot facing the target. I recommend, if you are going to do it in a form, it is definitely okay to bring this up, snap your foot out and bring it back. If you are sparring, you need to have your foot in between you and the target. Okay, so I would chamber with my foot facing the target, kick it out, and then pull it back in. Okay, that is the side kick. The next kick is going to be the back kick. Now there's a few different ways to do the back kick. In my previous style, the back kick was just kicking behind you with like a side kick position. Okay, so if my target was behind me, my hands are up here, I look first behind me to see the target, I bring my knee up as if I'm doing a side kick and kick behind me. Boom. Okay, you can also not turn as much and have your toes facing downward while pressing your heel into the target. Up, back. Of course, making sure you look at the target before you kick. So hands up, turn and look, back kick. The next kick will be the front push kick. Everybody knows the front push kick. You pull your knee into your chest, push your foot out to the target, pull your knee back, and then put your foot down. Hands up, bring it up, out, and back. The idea of this kick is as if you're stopping someone that's coming at you or kicking down a door, okay? And down. The next technique is a stomp. I would recommend, if you needed to stomp on someone's foot to maybe release you from a hold, or if it's in the front and you're grappling with someone, you step on their foot. I would try and do it with the heel, okay? Step heel and back. Also making sure when you're practicing, you don't have to slam your foot down on the ground. Okay, that's really not good for your joints. So when you do the stomp, you can step, but you don't have to. We're not breaking boards on the floor right now. Okay, so that would be here, boom, and back. So all four kicks would be side kick, back kick, front push kick, and then stomp. Okay, just want to hit the bag a little bit with the side kick. Of course, turning your hips. As I practice or as I teach for the side kick, you can have your foot maybe at an angle behind you or directly facing the opposite direction so that you can pull your knee back and go into the target. So that is a prepare, kick, and put it back down. Making sure you keep your hands up. I always say keep your hands probably in between your nose and your chin, maybe, and your elbows are tight to your body. For me, this helps me with my balance. You really don't want to be out here or swinging your arms with your kick, okay? So we go side. If I was gonna do the back kick, I'm facing this way. I look at my target and I can either pick it up for the side, boom, and kick backwards, or I have my toes down and I point with the heel. Look at the target, boom. Okay? Front push kick, knee into chest, and then I push forward. Down. Down. And of course the stomp, right there.